Hello, welcome back to Minecraft. Last time we did some work in the library. I need to figure out something together. We built the kitchen, which I'm really liking the more each time I walk into this room. I like it a little bit more. Kind of want to figure out something to build in that corner, but I might also just leave it. And we'll figure it out. And we did a bit of work on the lab, which I think I also want to take. I want to add in like a tank in here that I can put fish, or maybe axolotls instead in. Which, if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna need some glass because actually I do really like that idea of having a fish tank in the lab. As well as just a tube in the corner that's gonna be lime green once I get access to that. The lab's gonna need a lot of work. The front room needs a lot of work because I don't know what I'm putting in it. This room doesn't matter because this is just the elevator room, nothing more. I could probably run this, but I don't think I will. What I do need, however, is to start moving my food into the kitchen now that I think about it. Because, that's kind of where that belongs. And I might add a crafting table to the kitchen later on as well. In fact, I probably will. I'll later on add I forget what I was just saying. Okay, well, concerning lack of remembering aside, I kind of want to build an armory today. Or rather, build the armory today, where I'm gonna keep all of my backup gear and stuff. And also where we'll just generally use to make our greatest weapons. Because we are gonna have to do a decent bit of like putting stuff together in order to make the best possible gear. Which I definitely want to do. I want to have some really good stuff. I want to have at least like one of every weapon that's like as good as I can get at least. Doesn't need to be perfect by any means. So like I don't think it is impossible, but it's close to impossible to get perfect gear if I'm remembering correctly. Due to level cost limit, where if something just costs too many levels to combine, you're not allowed to do it. And I might do a little more flooring on the bottom floor too, because we might be able to actually not quite finish it because we're using up too much, but we can get all but one room done. I'm pretty confident in that fact. So you know what? I'm gonna build in the back room too, which I'm not sure what I'm gonna make this room. There's probably another room that I'm like really unsure what I'm gonna do with, in fact. And yeah, we're definitely not getting all three of these last rooms floored in. Oh, I'm actually gonna get to inside if we can floor in this one fully. We can barely do it, I think. Yeah, we just barely had enough. I'll put just the next 3 down. Ahead of time. That can just go there. So we got 2 more rooms to work with. This one is going to be an armory and forge. I'm putting those into one room. Which means I need a bit of iron for a smithing table. And I also have other than like some armor stains, I have no idea what to put in here. Yeah, first of all, I should have to deal with the iron stands. Sure, armor stands, not iron stands. Armor stands. You need a smooth stone slab. I'm just gonna go over to the iron farm before and get a little bit of iron. So I can make a smithing table and a stone cutter, which I think I'll put in the same room. I might end up moving the stone cutter in with the loom. But I think it kind of works on in the, in an armory class forge setting as well. So, let's go over to the iron farm real quick. Well, I say that as if we're not already there. Let's, I'm gonna see you in a bit once an iron golem spawns, because we only need, like, the iron from one for this. Or it could spawn before I even get a chance to hit buttons. That's all I need, so we're heading straight back. I'll take some berries with me, so I'm show my little bit of hunger I just used and save on my steak. Yeah, and I have a strong feeling at some point, probably is going to have to do this episode. We're going to have to get another villager onto the raft. One sec. But yeah, no, we're going to have to do that because I don't think that second armor I added, or the third armor I added, is going to have a helmet for me, which is the only thing I'm lacking. I could be proven wrong, but I don't think I will. Which sucks. And other than that, maybe I might try and get an extra toolsmith out there. Because I think that could be handy. And what do I need to make this? Because I know I don't have what I need. There you at? Smooth, or regular stone. Not smooth stone. And some normal old plain stone. Yeah, I'm gonna put some armor stands up in the armory to display the armor. Because, like, I do need, like, some other things. Like, I need to get a good pair of leather boots for snow exploring. Probably a good pair of golden pants or something. Because, like, the ultimate, like, utility set is turtle shell helmet, the elytra, golden pants, and then leather boots. Since that gives you access to, like, all of the extra secondary utilities this armor can give you. And I don't think I definitely can't just cut this into stone, so I'm gonna have to, into smooth stone, I mean, so I'm gonna have to get some more regular stone. I'm gonna get those smooth stone slabs because I'm pretty sure it does need to be smooth stone. Man, I can find out, but there's probably not a great idea. And I'm gonna have to. Are you gotta be kidding me? Gonna put it through again to get the smooth stone. And I'm pretty sure it does have to actually be smooth stone. And I'm probably don't want like 3 hammers. Because like there's 2 people I can see like potentially getting invited. I am me inviting onto the world, so I want backup diamond for them as well. I just realized I did not mean to make that much stone. Oh, not all. So, I'm not sure what I'm going to use that smooth stone for. So I can just go in there for now. And, you know what? I'll make 4. 1 for utility set, 2 for backup. I'll like maybe 1 backup armor or like alternate use case armor. Something. I don't know. Something like that. But yeah, I actually do have a kind of decent idea, so I'm gonna use a different furnace for this. I'm gonna give him like separate little mini pedestals. And I'm gonna need some spruce for this, because I only have 1 sign and I need 3 more, because I'm gonna label this stuff. So, I also need to figure out how to... Ooh, this is gonna be actually a lot tougher than I thought. I also am gonna need at least 1 chest in here. Which I can... Well, I need a double chest, actually, because it's like single chests are pretty well useless. Oh, I'm running out of wood in general. That's not good. This is probably done cooking. Yep. But I'm gonna put down these 4 stands on these pillars, which are gonna have labels for what they are. Which I think I'm gonna do 1 there. No, I don't want it next to the wall. And good, I'm pretty sure in some older versions that would actually break into sticks. Okay, so I'm glad it does not do that now, because I wasn't 100% sure, and I didn't think about that until after I started punching it. I know boats used to do that if you just collided with anything. No, so yeah, it's bedrock, so yeah, the arms. Which, I'll have 3 these each in a different pose. Because I'm also probably going to give him, like, some of my extra weapons. And I think I want this one like this, actually. Yeah. How does angling work again? Okay, yeah, no, it doesn't fit like that. Okay, I want these all. Which one do I want to use? I think I'll do, actually. No, that was the one I wanted. Crap. I'll do that one. Then that one will just be standard position. So this one is going to be for my exploring set. Or exploring gear, I'm going to label it. This is going to be like stuff good for moving and getting around. So that's going to need a pair of leather boots. Probably, I mean, I'm going to go probably not with golden pants. I'll probably... I'll probably make this the set for the nether. And I might put like some fire protection on this one. Instead of just regular protection. Like, not for the whole thing. Some of it's gonna stick with protection, but like a gold helmet that will hopefully be able to get some unbreaking. Definitely want some unbreaking. Maybe some fire protection on that. Might also go for the other event. Regardless, I want this to be like a set of gear for exploring the net in particular. I'll probably not have any of the guest sets, so this can be an set for underwater. And I might give these proper names at some point in the future. But for now, you just get like nether gear, water set, underwater set. I'll go with snow gear. This will be what has my leather boots on it. So this one will be leather boots, maybe some other gear good for the snow. Like I might put on like some projectile protection in that for this one because strays. Like this one, I'm gonna see if I can get like a little fire protection because for the most part, you still want regular protection, so that's just better. I'm not sure what this one's gonna be. Because we have this one, which is gonna have a bit of gold and then maybe some fire protection. This one, which is going to have water-based enchantments and a turtle helmet. This one will have the leather boots. This one, I don't know, because I'm not gonna like put an elytra on the armor set. I'm gonna keep that flip with me once I get it. This will just be the backup set. And I think for the nether gear, actually, what I'm going to do is try and get blast protection 2 to deal with gas. So, like, there's a lot of fire, there's a lot of gas. So, like, see if I can get one pit with fire. Unfortunately, I only have projectile protection, which is not that good. I might put some projectile protection on the snow-based armor. Though. I might put this with loom wherever I put the loom. I don't think I want this in the armory. So I'll just put it in here for now. What I do want in the armory is my smithing table and these. So yeah. Might need to put some more stuff in here. Yeah, because like this is not the best stuff. And like again, I want to put some extra stuff in here. I might like try and get a full set of every armor type. Just like put that in the middle. Other than like netherite, obviously. Not because I realistically use it, but because it would kind of be nice to look at. In fact, I think I will do that. And just try and get like one full set of every armor, except I actually probably will still get diamond. I probably won't do leather. Leather will probably be the one I skip. The other one I skip because I'm obviously gonna be wearing my netherite stuff once I get it. I'm also gonna have to run the farm downstairs soon enough. I have to get a little more fuel. But I'm just gonna put this down straight down into the in the center of the room. And again, for it's like that would be a nice set piece for the middle, and then also, I guess I will also still technically have some netherite because that set will be netherite. Then obviously, if they add more stuff, I can add on to that room. And forget what I don't know why I said if. When is probably a little more accurate. It's inevitably going to eventually. So yeah, this will be for like a backup set here. Here in case something happens to my main set. Can also just give each a weapon, which could also look really cool. I'm not gonna build the armor stands now, though. Actually, probably should. Probably should do that. Oh, this is gonna really dig into my wood supply, because, like, how many sticks do I need for that? Okay, this is still burning, so I can just easily enough. So give me these. And oh god, this is gonna be expensive on the side of sticks, isn't it? Yeah, expecting way worse. And then, like, the middle of this room won't be for, like, actual, like, useful gear or just decoration. Asian with one of every gear, just vanilla, plain, not geared up. Have to be special. I know I have the iron pants. I technically have a gold helmet, which is gonna break, so I might as well put it in too. You know, I can give one an iron sword, one a stone sword already. And I do have some leather boots, which I'm somewhat damaged. I'd rather make crushed ones. And if I'm gonna enchant, so yeah, I think that's good. Kinda wish I didn't throw out my old iron boots now that I've decided I wanted to do this. So I think this will be iron. This will be that. And this takes this. This one takes this. And this one will be... Oh wait, no. I just realized I don't have useful leather boots, because I'm not doing that, so you know what? I'll put this in the snow set. Yes, I'm kind of taking it back. I didn't... You know what? Probably smart, because I can just make that better, because, like, yeah, I forgot. This is going to be like... Ooh, okay, yeah. The backup stat's probably going to be diamond on its own, so you know what? No, this will be leather. This will be chainmail with a stone sword. Don't think I ever had a wooden sword, and no villager sells them, so I'm just gonna make one now for the sake of putting it in the hand of the thing. Because that's all I'm ever gonna use it for. And also it's time to take over this gear into the forge. Or this gear I'm probably never gonna use honestly, but you never know. This I am going to need to forge into something. And I have a perfectly fine pair of leather boots I can use to enchant, so... Yeah. I almost ran off about making the stone sword. Yeah, I really should. Probably also in here add a craft. I'm gonna build a couple crafting tables because I need to add them to a couple places. I do something you never see. Using a crafting table to make a crafting table. Or two, technically. Because I want one to go in this corner for making food. And I need one in here, which I'm going to use for, like, doubling on any, templates I find. This will be amazing to the bear boots for the snow set. Which, albeit, might not have anything but the boots, because I might not make, like, I'm probably not gonna, I am not gonna make fully specialized armor for everything, so, like, just gonna really be snow boots. I'll probably give it the weapon, though. And you know what? I might double purpose this and see if I can get Frostwalker on them. I'd rather Depth Strider for this, so this. I'm not sure which I'm gonna go for when I make a new gold helmet for this. I'm gonna call it the Golden Hat because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go blast protection to help with gas. Don't know if that's 2 words or 1, and I don't care. And this will just be this will stay the backup set. This one is going to stay as this too, pretty much. I do, however, need to toss all of this probably useless stuff in here. Except for the diamond pickaxe. Diamond pickaxe is actually useful, and I might need to make more chests. I am going to need extra chests, actually. I'm not going to say might, because I definitely will. Like, unless I lose my original set, because this backup could be for other purposes. And again, I'm probably going to need to make one more backup. Like, one backup set can be for gas 1, and I can have an extra for other purposes. In fact, spread across this, I can probably get 2 full backup sets if I combine the purpose of one of these. This is probably going to be more for guests than me. This is going to be a very opposite attract thing, now that I think about it. We have golden plus the snow boots. Golden handbag and snow boots will both go here. Because, yeah, I'm going to put that there. And I'm kind of liking, I'm liking that. I'm not going to lie, I'm liking that. Do I have enough gold to make a gold sword? Because I'm pretty much never going to make a gold sword for anything but this. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. No, I do not. I can make a golden shovel. But, not a gold sword, which oddly enough, actually I shouldn't worry too much, because it's not going to be able to get a golden sword via other means. Means that we're probably going to build, not necessarily in an upcoming episode, but like eventually we'll make. Do I have any? I do have enough string to make a loom, which is probably what we're going to be using in the next episode. I just realized, didn't I have like? No, I didn't have any sand going in there. I should get some sand going in there though. So give me half of what I have. I don't know how much I'll need for the axolotl tank, but give me half of what I have. Just in case, and yeah, I'm gonna make a loom because I think back room is gonna be something something for the stone cutter in the loom. Didn't realize that only took 2. But next time is probably gonna be one last quick little building episode where we just work on the inside of the castle. So I'd have like several of these back to back. But like I also needed some quick little stuff, and I didn't really want to do anything after the Nether episode. We might, because it's not going to be a lot into going into whatever this room ends up being for like, because like I don't have a ton to work with. When it comes to designing, actually these don't really need their own room. So you know what, I am just gonna find a place for them in here. Put those there and grab. I'm gonna grab a little more wood instead. And then we're gonna go do a sheep, or 2 sheep, and a little more wood in order to make 2 more beds, because as I said, multiplayer stuff might happen at some point. Not a ton, it's never gonna be the main focus, but I think it makes some sense to get some more going. I also need to go, like, fight browns for tridents. At some point. Actually, it's fine with me. I'm pretty sure. Actually, I'm gonna take this thing. I might use it for other stuff. But yeah, we're gonna make a couple of regular beds. And for the front room, both for I can quickly just pop in for a nap if I all I need to be there for a quick bit. And pick this up. And I also need one more for a villager on the island. Or one more. You know what I'm trying to say. I probably need to make another armor. And even still, I'm gonna need more beds on the village, so. Yeah, I'm gonna make an extra bed for that purpose. So, those two can go right there. Yeah, that pretty much gets this place goodish. I'm probably gonna add something to the center of the room, because that's looking pretty bare. And I'm gonna need to figure out what I do with these two back rooms, because I still want to have two. I'm probably gonna need to make the top floor a, like entirely just non-for function, like for fashion purposes, just to look nice. Like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I should, because like the wood I'm looking for was like used at the very start of Xenoblade X, and I just started playing it today. Hey, so I'm probably gonna end up going back to that when I'm done recording for today, which is not gonna be now, because next episode. Oh no, I just want to record a little more. We'll figure it out. See y'all then. Bye bye.